Yeah, so me Bojangles, as they're called, because I'm not allowed to say the other word apparently. They're still there. Yeah. So guys, when you fit a tyre, it's 100 miles really, roughly, before it'll become grippy again. So I've got 100 miles to do. It's a tragedy, that is, Nicky. Best get on with it. It's Friday. Funny how that happens after Thursday. Anyway, welcome back to the channel, guys. Rudgey, aka the Doctor. And if you've just joined us, hit like, share and subscribe. Sit back and enjoy the ride. I promise I'll try not to disappoint you. We air a video every Friday, and I've also got bits and pieces that go out on the coffee page. By the way, the coffee page, you can go on there and have a little mooch around. There is some stuff on there that's free, mostly photographs. You don't have to contribute if you don't want to. The subscribe side of YouTube is free, of course, and helps me enormously with the algorithms and whatever else goes on there. We're trying to hit 1,000, so if you haven't already subscribed, hit the subscribe button, but don't hit it twice because you'll unsubscribe. Okay, right, that's clear. Now then, what happens this week? Well, this week the Hobbit goes back to the UK. But before she did that, I took her around her favourite place, Fiscardo, out of season. So that's quite an interesting part of the video. That's at the end. But at the beginning, well, yeah, there's some works going on in Argostoli, which some people like and some people don't. So in the comments what you guys think, because I know there's a lot of Kefalonia fans watch me. They don't just watch me for the things I get up to. A lot of you are in love with Kefalonia, and that's why you watch. So I'd like to know your comments on this and what you actually think about it. So first of all, we're up just past the Port Authority where the cruise ships come in. Just over there, you can see the tugs that help the ships in and out. We've just had one leave actually. A bit choppy today because the weather's not good, so I apologise about the wind. I can't do much about that, apart from stop eating curries and spicy foods, I suppose. Anyway, yeah, so there you go. That's where we are, and look, they've dug the paving up, which was perfectly okay from what I remember. I was down there filming not that long ago. So yeah, they're relaying that. I would imagine they're going to do that swoopy finish that they've got further up on the quayside. Now, that I suppose isn't such a bad idea. It's the handshake of the island when you get off the cruise ships. So to have it all match is probably a good idea. But let's take a trip further down to where Patsaurus is, the famous taverna and the market area, and see what you think about what's going on there. Okay, well here we are on the quayside. Now a few of you will be familiar with the new stones they put down a while back now. They've been working on it for a while. They did it once, then an earthquake came and I think that disturbed some of it, so they redid the whole lot. Looks quite smart. They put some electric points and water points in for the yachts. Now, there's an interesting point. They put all those water and electric points in for the yachts, and all this summer there's been charter boats all the way up to where that last yacht is, which is Balboa, which is another charter yacht. Now, they have to moor the charter yacht somewhere, but why put them where they put electric points and water points for visiting yachts? Because they couldn't get on there. So I would have thought that they'd been better moving the charter yachts up this end a little bit, or even let's have a look around the back here, because they've tidied this up. Some of you who haven't been for a few years will be quite interested in this, I would imagine. But they put a bench there, some lamps. They've done all this. This is where the old garage is. Unfortunately, the guy lost his access because there's no ramp there now. So, quite how he gets his vehicles in and out of here, I don't know. So yeah, then they did all this, made all this really nice. So my point would be, why can't you put the charter yachts there? They don't really need to be on the quayside where all the businesses are. because all those establishments there, if you come in on a yacht and you've got a bar right opposite you, you're quite likely going to use it, aren't you? Whereas if you're up here, which is where they put the visiting yachts this year, well, yeah, there's coffee shops up this end, but it didn't seem to make much sense to me. Anyway, again, leave your comments. So let's go and have a look at what they're doing round by Patsaurus. I mean, it looks very nice, don't get me wrong, and I haven't really got an opinion on it either way. I'm a guest in this country, so it's not up to me what they do. Having said that, it is a holiday destination, so you've got to be a bit sensitive to holiday makers, but this is what they're doing up round by Patsaurus. As you can see, Patsaurus has had to close for the winter. I suppose it could stay open, but who wants to sit and have a beer and watch that go on? I mean, it's got to be done. It was pretty untidy. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with that. They're obviously digging it up. I would imagine they're going to put some more of that all the way along here. There has been talk of that. They've closed this kiosk, tobacco kiosk. I don't know. I've heard stories about the fact that they took that off him. They're not going to let him reopen that. I don't know whether that's true. Lots of rumours flying around. But yeah, that's the works that's going on. You can still access the fish market, Patsaurus, and all the businesses along there. They've left that bit open. But yeah, be interesting to see your views on that, and also be interesting to follow the progress of that, see what's done there. Right, I think it's sausage pie time. I'm going to go see if I can find one. Just before I get my sausage pie, it's occurred to me that I hadn't really thought about it. They're going to have to do this as well, aren't they? It looks like they've already marked out the boundary line along there. So yeah, they're going to have to do all this. I know they tidied this building up recently, but from an engineering point of view, it's going to be interesting when they do the fuel station here, isn't it? Because there's going to be tanks under there. Yeah, that's going to be very interesting. Now don't get me wrong, some things do need sorting out. That building's been like that for a long time now, almost derelict. Anyway, sausage pie time, let's go. Oh yes, sausage pie. Found one. Oh, the Hobbit will be so chuffed that I found one of these. She said they're full of trans fats. I don't care, I just like them, and it's breakfast time. Now when I've done that, I'm going to head off in that direction and get myself a coffee now. Once I've hit this, because it'd be rude to sit down and eat that in front of them. They don't do sausage pies. My friend's place in the town was closed, so I've come to the one next door to the grocers that I use on the quayside for a coffee before I head out and do some more filming for you guys. Well guys, in the best traditions of television, the Hobbits trip actually came before I went to Argostoli. It's just the way I've edited the video. But before we get into that, some of you might be able to help. As you can see, I like wearing baseball caps and cowboy hats and stuff like that. Now, this used to be the hat of choice. It's the one the Rudgey was known for, snap-on tools. It's slightly different to the one I have on now, those of you will notice. If any of you know where I can get one of these, they were given away with toolboxes and expensive tools basically. But I had a bit of a deal going with the now retired snap-on rep in the area where I worked in Devon. And he used to let me have them for about a £5 or something. But there again, I did make sure that John, who owned the garage, spent a lot of money with it. So if anybody knows where I can get one of those, because I love that hat and it's starting to fall apart now, so I'm loath to wear it, let me know. Anyway, let's go to Fiscardo, shall we? Right, well here we are in Fiscardo. Now, you know that I'm not that keen on it during the summer, and a few of you have commented that you can't understand why. Well, I thought I'd show you what it was like in the winter. Now, you see, to me, this is almost what it was like all those years ago, before us lot came and took over in the summer. Look at that. Just look at that. And how peaceful is it? You can almost imagine what it must have been like to live here before tourism started, can't you? Almost. Now, I know it's very nice to sit in a taverna and have a glass of wine, and if you're the Hobbit, a lobster. But I quite like it like this. Anyway, that being said, everybody's different. It'd be a boring world if we weren't. But I just thought I'd share it with you, and we're going to have a little walk round now. Hobbit's going to, it's her last day, so she's going to buy some lunch. I'm going to have a coffee, and we'll see how the day pans out. Right, there's the Hobbit. She's been to the cash point. How peaceful it is. I'm in my element. It's like the old days, early 80s. Yeah, you can even hear the ropes creaking on that yacht. Fantastic. Why haven't you filmed this before, I hear you say? Well, because it's quite a long way from where I live, and in the winter it gets a bit chilly riding out here. But as I said, it's a Hobbit's last day and she loves it here, so I said I'd bring her before she catches the plane. But look at that. I mean, oh dear, things aren't going well. Doesn't look like the Hobbit's going to get a lobster and a coffee. Looks very shut to me. We'll have a quick look round here, but I don't think anything's going to be open. But that's all right. There's tavernas on the way back towards Argostoli to get a coffee. Now, if you were to flick through my videos, earlier in the year I came here and filmed it when it was busy, and you can compare the two things. We're into November now, so the only way to get to the island now is on the hopper into, if you're coming from the UK, that is. Well, anywhere really. I don't think there are any direct flights now to Kefalonia, so you'd have to fly to Athens and then get the hopper. I think we've got 2 or 3 of those a day. Might be 4 actually, because I think there's two companies that do it. I don't know. You can correct me on that if you know better. Leave it in the comments because it will help people. But isn't it great when it's quiet like this? Look at that. Eh? Just look at that. I don't think you can beat that, really. Now you see, I love Argostoli, especially in the winter because everything's still open. However, if there's a few more places here that were open, this would come a close second. But it is quite a distance from anywhere, really. That's the problem. I did explain that to the Hobbit. She was thinking of moving here. And of course, quite a long way to Lidl's, about an hour's drive. These things are important when you live somewhere. But I'm not lucky to be able to do this. I thank my lucky stars every day. Anyway, I thought I'd share that with you. Fiscardo out of season. I'll see if I can bring some footage up about that I used in the summer and show you what this looked like. So this is November, and then this is June, somewhere around there. I can't remember when I did it now. You can actually see the buildings, look. No brollies in the way. I suddenly realised what a pretty place it is. It's not the sort of word you'd expect to hear coming from a 14-stone biker like me, but I can hear a few of you shouting and the rest. I'll just take no notice. And listen. It's very peaceful. What do you think, Hobbit?
It's fantastic. Even better out of season.
Living the best life, see.
Getting breathless.
Right. Off to get a coffee and a lobster. Maybe not a lobster. Romeo and Juliet balcony. Oh, Hobbit's brought me the longest way around she can possibly find with the most amount of steps. I think she really is trying to give me a cardiac arrest. I'm beginning to wonder whether she's insured me and not told me. Could have done. Look at the doors on that. It's not a euphemism either. Here we go, 39 steps, a bit more than that. You'd lose. Off she goes. She can climb up them steps quite quickly for somebody with such little legs. Oh, don't we know where we're going now? See, Fiscardo, where even the bells are electronically operated. Hey? Now, a few years ago I went to a Greek Easter with a friend of mine, Ilios, and his wife. And if you're watching, hi, hope you're all well. I really enjoyed my time with the family there in the Peloponnese. And he told me that there was a mistake when they put the computer in to run the bells, and they just left it. Anyway, I'm going to get in the car now and get some medical attention. Can we have a medic? Apparently the director says that I've got to film all the little walks you can do. I'll maybe get her to point it out, like Blue Peter.
Well, some of your viewers might actually enjoy walking.
Oh, you
Like
think so?
Yeah, but this is lovely.
Leave in the comments if you enjoy walking.
It's so easy, just along here around the back of myself. It's beautiful.
Oh, she keeps going on about this blooming lighthouse. She thinks she's going to get me to walk it.
It's 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
But look, you can walk all the way to Daphne if you want.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
That's your little walk.
Yeah, those of you who remember me doing Daphne, and if you didn't, flick through the videos, you'll see it, which is here. Well, remember that the film crew packed up halfway down and left me to it, and it took me about 3 weeks to get there and back. I had to have a campsite, and anyway, let's video all the signage for you. I'll do it nice and slow because I know a lot of you can't be bothered to pause your videos. There you go. Right, can we go now?
Yep, let's go. I'm hungry now.
She's hungry now. We can go now. That's nice. Well, we're about 2 weeks into the drive back from Fiscardo to Argostoli now. She's missed a flight, and we've had to stop about 80 times now for all joking aside, I'll show you what she's photographing, shall I? Yeah, come with me. A lot of you who've done this trip will have been here a lot. Now, I know Tom and Victoria will be loving this, so let's see if I can zoom in for you without causing the camera too much stress. There you go. I don't know if you can hear that. I've mentioned this before. That's the arm coat cooling down. And as it cools down, the metal contracts and all the bolts and stuff that are holding it get stressed, and they make that clicking sound. Anyway, the Hobbit in its natural environment there, look.
So rude.
Yeah, that's me. Alright, let's see if we can get back to Argostoli sometime this year. Otherwise the season will be starting again at this rate. Right, well, she's going to have a last meal, condemned lady. We're going to go and try and find a taverna by the turning for Mutch Bay. So let's go and have a look at this place up there, see if it's open. Looks like it is. We'll see. What you got there, Hobbit?
I don't really know. Lamb in oregano.
Mm.
Fantastic.
I can't remember what mine was, but I'll tell you in a minute. But the food here looks second to none. Well, it looks like the Hobbit's enjoying it. So
Real potatoes.
well, that was absolutely fantastic. Mine was lamb and beef. And what's it called?
Yours was the seftaya.
Stefaya.
Seftaya.
Seftaya.
Seftaya, yes. A mixture of lamb and beef meat
Yeah,
with lamb fat around it. and the lady had the lamb oregano.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic.
It was very, very good.
Oh yeah, oh wow.
Rushing out. I mean, we would like to have stayed longer, but I guess.
Yeah, yeah, I'll be back definitely. Yeah, so if you guys are here next season, I'll show you where we are outside. Pop in and see these guys there because the food is second to none. I can see the chef's still busy in there, look. Right, Hobbit, let's get you on the plane. Thank you very much.
Have some ice cream.
I'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Yeah.
See you soon. See you again.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Have a nice trip, miss. Have a
Thank
nice
you
trip.
very much. Bye bye.
Take care.
So if you fancy popping into there, I can highly recommend it. You guys know I don't do this very often. They've just started up this year apparently. The service is really, really good. They bend over backwards to help you out. That's the turning for Mittus Bay just there. And that's the crossroads down there where the Goatman, if you go straight on, Goatman's on the right. If you turn right, that takes you into Argostoli, and left here for Mere. So I'm going to get in the car now and do a bit of rally driving because we've got 5 minutes to get her to the airport and it's an hour's drive. I don't think it's an hour's drive, but we'll see. Oh, and we've got some ice creams to eat on the way that the lady gave us. Yeah. So have you had a nice time looking for houses, Hobbit?
No, it's been horrible. Yeah. And I've had some shirt trouble here.
Yeah, she's having shirt trouble, wardrobe malfunction. Now, as you can see, she's the travelling bag, which was supposed to be travelling light. The back of the car will rise about 3 foot when she takes it out.
No, I weighed it. It's 8 kilos. Well.
Right, well, we'll see you in the new year probably then. Well, you'll see me before that.
Yep.
You might see her on the channel before the new year. Depends whether I go to Appledore or not.
Yes. There's some good filming in Appledore.
It looks like I am going to Appledore.
There's some good cafes.
Mm.
You can come rowing with us.
No. Now that's not going to happen. So don't get excited.
Yeah, we've got a new boat to christen.
Say bye-bye, Hobbit. Well, that's the Hobbit gone. For a few months at least. Probably not the last you're going to see of her because I've got to go back to the UK probably the middle of next month, December, to earn some money. So I said I'd go over to Appledore for a visit and see how she's getting on. Anyway, we're down at Lourdes at the moment. It's probably about 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock at night. I've just been up to Petros supermarket and seen some tourists to get a few provisions for tonight, a bottle of wine, etc. And can't get away with anything here. I'm very well known in Lourdes. Anyway, yeah, I thought you might like to see Lourdes Beach at that time of night. Getting on for the middle of November now, really, I suppose. So there you go. There's your beach. Sun setting in the background there. Those of you who know the beach will know very well where I am, but of course you've got the Lithero restaurant just down there and the beach is along towards where I come from. Trapezaki would be your first one, major one, and then of course you've got St Thomas. You've got the Waikiki bar down there, and then as we move round, my friend Makis's bar 7. If you're watching, Makis, hello. And then all the bars and restaurants down the busy end, as I call it now. Clematis stands out. Yeah, there you go. Look how quiet it is, guys. Sea's a bit rough. We've had a storm come in. The last few days it's rained in the mornings. They're forecast rain right up till Tuesday, then it brightens up again, I think. So I'll be out doing a few more videos to get some sunshine in your lives. Anyway, that's Lourdes Beach.
So if you visited the coffee and PayPal side of things, yes, my mate Costo, who runs the Waikiki bar. Yeah. Let's start that again, shall we? I'm going to leave that in. That's too good to cut out. Anyway, if you visited the coffee and PayPal part of things this week, thank you ever so much. Links in the description if you fancy having a look at that. You don't have to donate. There are pictures and things on there that you can look at for free. It's just one or two of the videos are locked unless you subscribe. As far as the YouTube channel's concerned, that's free to subscribe to. It just means that you'll get a notification every time I do something, and subscribing helps me enormously. I'm trying to get to the 1,000 before Christmas. So hit like, share and subscribe, sit back and enjoy the ride. If you've already done so, thank you ever so much for doing that. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next Friday. So from Lordas Beach, catch you later guys. Oh, and by the way, hire car's gone back. So we're back with Nikki, the Black Pearl. She's out and about, loving life. Thanks for watching. Well, it is much easier carrying the shopping in a car, but yeah, I've missed you, Nikki. I really have. Black Pearl all the way. How's the new tyre wearing in? Yeah. So I've got rid of the little... These here, just here, we used to refer to in the trades. Yeah, no, maybe I can't put that in. Yeah, you see, that doesn't work, does it? Here we are, it's very windy, and I'm trying to talk to you, and I can't because it's very windy. Kurt! Apparently, if I do it this way round, it won't be quite so windy on the microphone. Don't think that's working, is it? Can I make up my hair's everywhere with the wind? Well, I'm currently stood behind the hoardings around the building they're trying to tidy up because of the wind. Yeah. Wind again. Must stop eating curries. Okay, take two. So, controversial. Kurt. Oh yeah, it's going to be a controversial one, that is, isn't it? They're telling the council what to do with their town. I ain't got a clue what I'm doing myself, let alone helping them out. More power to them, I say. They've done a lovely job of this area. Look at that. Oh, look, the ferry's coming in sideways. Cut. Ooh, there's one for the Hobbit there. She wouldn't like that. Or the bucket, she wouldn't like it either. Look, ferry's sideways. Look. Oh dear. Yeah, bit bibbly bobbly over there. I'm surprised I haven't cancelled the ferry. What do you mean the Hobbit will be really cross that I've had a sausage pie? What's it got to do with her? Anyway, she's in the UK doing something. Whatever it is she does, I don't know. Drawing? No, not drawing, is it? I don't know. Yeah, anyway, I like a sausage pie, and don't tell me she doesn't either. The bucket, well, yeah, she likes orange cake, doesn't she? Yeah. Anyway, rambling there. Some roadworks and the tidying up of the fish and pearls. Start that again, shall we? A couple of people are a bit upset about it. Well, more than a couple of people, actually. A lot of people. That was a Birmingham couple, by the way. No, start again.